Let me tell you a story. This is the story, interesting story. It has some element of substance to it. One day, the wily fox went to visit the lion, and it came to the lion and said, "Brother lion, do you have any scraps for me to eat? I have nothing. I haven't eaten anything for days." The lion said, "I swear on your life, I have nothing to eat. I haven't eaten anything in weeks. These vegetables and berries and roots, they don't suit me. I have to eat meat." Now there are 3 buffaloes over there in the field. Big, healthy buffaloes. The fox was amazed. He said, No, I can't do anything with buffaloes. That's not my domain. Chickens and rabbits, this kind of thing I can handle. But buffalo, no, that's your domain. Are you scared of the buffalo? The fox asked the lion. The lion said, "Am I scared of the buffalo? Of course not. But these are 3 buffalo. 1 buffalo, I have no problem. But 3 buffaloes, I'll be injured." So the fox says, "Well, let's think about something. How do we get these buffalo? I have an idea. I'll go down there and I'll sow discord amongst the buffaloes. And I'll split them up and I'll bring them to you one by one. Don't worry." The lion says, "Okay, I'll be waiting right here behind this hut." So the fox walks down to the field. "Assalamu alaikum. Hello, brother buffaloes." The buffaloes are already on alert. They back up, back to back. So they're all like a big fortress. And they say, "What do you want, fox?" And the fox says, "No, nothing, brothers. I'm just leaving the forest because I'm scared. There's lots of cheetahs and leopards and lions and all these big creatures that can harm me. I feel safe if I'm around you. Do you mind if I join you?" The buffalo says, "Okay, no problem, you can join us." So the fox pretends to be the friend of the buffalo. You know, it also goes around munching on grasses as if it's a friend of the buffaloes. When night falls, they all band together, the buffaloes back to back, so that they can be, a fortress. The fox goes and he sleeps next to the black buffalo. After a while, he says to the black buffalo, "Brother buffalo, I feel safe amongst you. But there's one thing that I don't feel safe about." And the black buffalo says, "What is it?" He says, "Well, you are black. Can't be seen at night. The brown buffalo also is difficult to see at night. But the white buffalo stands out like a sore thumb. So any of these hunters at night, they will come, they'll see the white buffalo, they'll attack us." The black buffalo says, "No, don't worry about that. We are strong. We are united. And there are no hunters at night anyway." The fox says, "Yeah, but the cat, it hunts at night." He says, "Yeah, but the cat is a small creature." He says, No, I'm talking about the big cats, the lions. They hunt at night. They can see the white buffalo. It's plain as day." So the black buffalo thinks about it for a while. And yeah, you're right, actually. The white buffalo is a sore thumb in our united front. So the fox says, "You know what? We should get rid of him." Black buffalo says, "No, we can't do that. He's our friend." The fox says, "Yes, but he's causing us to have insecurities and our safety is compromised." So the fox says, "Don't worry. I'll go and talk to the white buffalo and I'll drive him out. But listen," he says to the black buffalo, "you and the brown buffalo, if the white buffalo says anything to you, you just keep quiet. Don't say anything." Black buffalo says, "Okay." So the fox goes to the white buffalo. He says to the white buffalo, "Brother, I've asked the black buffalo and the brown buffalo to help me, but they refuse. You are the kindest of all of them. You are nice and you are courteous." The white buffalo feels a little bit complimented. So it says, what can I do for you, fox?" So the fox says, "Well, there is a half-dead chicken on the hut over there. If only I could climb up to the roof and get it, I'll be happy because I've eaten something. I can't eat grass. If you help me." The white buffalo says, "Well, I'd love to help you, but I can't leave my brothers. Let me ask them first." So the white buffalo bellows to the black and the brown buffalo, but they keep quiet. They don't say anything, like what the fox asked them to do. So the white buffalo, he says, "Look, my brothers aren't answering me." The fox says, "You see, I told you, they're asleep. They don't care. Let's just go. Let me get the chicken, and we come back here. They won't know any better. They won't be none the wiser." So the white buffalo says, "Okay, I agree." So he led the white buffalo towards the hut. When he got close to the hut, He said to the white buffalo, let me jump on your back so I can get up on the roof. So the fox jumps on the white buffalo's back, leans over the wall and says to the lion, I've brought you something. The lion comes out, pounces on the white buffalo and eats its fill. So does the fox. Eat, eat, eat. Then the fox comes back to the other two buffalo and says to the black buffalo, I've done it. I've driven him away. You don't have to worry about him anymore. So they slept the night. Next morning when they woke up, the fox goes to the brown buffalo, says to the brown buffalo, brother, you know, I feel safe with you. You and the black buffalo make me feel safe out of the jungle. Says, but you know what? There's something that bothers me, and that is hunters can see us very well at night. I mean, in the daytime, not at night, in the daytime. And the brown buffalo says, how so? He says, well, you and I, we are the color of the grasses. We have no problem. We can be camouflaged. But the black buffalo, it's so obvious in the daytime. There it is. The hunters can see us from far and wide. The brown buffalo says, yeah, you know, I think you're right. What do we do about this? The fox says, don't worry. Let's get rid of the black buffalo. We'll lead him down the wrong path. Now, I'll go and talk to him. Whatever you say, whatever he says to you, you say, I can't do anything, I'm sick. The brown buffalo agrees. So he goes to the black buffalo and says, you know, that brown buffalo is a real, something wrong with him, you know, rude fellow. Black buffalo says, why? He says, well, I asked him for help, and the brown buffalo doesn't care. He doesn't want to help me at all. All I wanted was for him to take me over there to the hut so I can eat this half-dead chicken and get something to eat, some nourishment. The black buffalo says, don't worry, let me ask him. So the black buffalo turns to the brown buffalo and says, why don't we take the fox to the hut so he can eat? The brown buffalo says, I can't, I'm not doing anything, I'm sick, I feel sick. The fox says, you see, to the black buffalo, you see, he won't help. So the black buffalo says, don't worry, I'll take you. So the black buffalo takes him over there to the hut. When he gets to the wall of the hut again, he leans over and he says to the lion, I brought you another gift. Again, the lion comes out and they eat their fill. Now there's only the brown buffalo left and the fox. Now the brown buffalo begins to miss his two friends. The fox says, don't worry about them, you know, they're useless. They've left us. We, on the other hand, will survive, no problem. The brown buffalo says, yeah, but now we're susceptible to attack by the lions and these big creatures. And the fox says, well, you know, I tell you what, why don't you take me over to the hut? I'll grab some provisions and then we can go somewhere else. The brown buffalo now becomes suspicious. He thinks that maybe the fox is leading him into a trap. So he says, no, I'm not going to take you over there because there might be a lion. And the fox says, well, you know, you're right, there is a lion there. And I took the white buffalo there and the lion ate it. I took the black buffalo there, the lion ate it. Now you're all alone. There's no one to take care of you. So you can go on your merry way now. I'll get the lion to come and chase you. The brown buffalo realizes what a mistake he made. Starts running away, bellowing, bellowing, bellowing. The fox, meanwhile, calls the lion, and the lion comes chasing after the brown buffalo, kills the brown buffalo. The lion and the fox eat to their fill. Now a hunter on the hill heard the bellowing of the brown buffalo and came to investigate. And he saw the lion and the fox. But the lion and the fox also saw the hunter. So the lion and the fox were thinking to themselves, what do we do now? You know, there's a hunter about. The fox said, don't worry, I'll take care of him. I'll go behind him and I'll lure him into the hut so you can kill him. And the lion now knows that this fox is very wily. He says, okay, bring him along. So the fox goes, and he goes and approaches the hunter from the other side of the hill. The hunter, meanwhile, is just sitting down there, wondering what to do. The fox comes up, hello, brother hunter, how are you? Did you see the lion? And the hunter said, yes, I did see him. But the lion was a bit too far for me to shoot him with my bow and arrow. The fox remembered, oh no, it was a bow and arrow. I forgot about that. I was thinking more of a net. Now it's a bow and arrow. I can't escape. The hunter will shoot me. So the fox becomes nervous. And the hunter says to the fox, listen, I know what you've been doing. You have been leading the buffalo to the lion. You betrayed them. The fox said, no, nothing of the sort. I was actually trying to protect them. They were my friends. The hunter, of course, didn't believe him. The hunter grabbed the fox, put him in the bag, The fox said, please don't kill me, whatever you do. I will lead you to a bigger animal. You don't want my fur. My pelt means nothing. You can have a big pelt of a lion that can fetch more money. So the hunter says, okay, show me where this lion is. And the fox says, well, if I show you where the lion is, you've got to promise not to kill me. The hunter says, okay, I promise, I won't kill you. So the fox takes him to where the lion is waiting. And the hunter kills the lion. He takes both the lion and the fox to the market. The fox now is incensed. He's cursing the hunter. You promised, you lied, now you are giving me you're going to kill me. And the hunter said, no, I'm going to keep my promise. I'm going to put you in the zoo. That's where you belong. You've betrayed all your friends, and now the correct place for you is to be in the zoo. Now this story is related by Sa'di. This is the story of the sly fox, the hunter, the buffaloes, and the lion. Now it's a symbolic story because the sly fox is like the sly politician, the cunning politician. The lion is power, also like the politician, political parties, but greed, power and greed. Now the three buffalo, they are like the racial makeup of a country, any country. Now the fox goes and sows discord amongst them, tries to split them up because he's greedy, and the lion is also greedy and power hungry, wants to control everything. So he goes and he sows discord. As a result, they break up, they fracture, and they become weak, while the sly, cunning politician becomes wealthy, and the power-hungry lion also is greedy and becomes wealthy as well, and is well-fed. Now the hunter, on the other hand, the hunter represents all the virtuous things: knowledge, wisdom, reason, intelligence, justice. The hunter knows the right place of the fox and the right place of the lion. So don't think that just because we are powerful or that we are cunning, that we can overcome a united front. It's not possible. If we are intelligent, if we have knowledge, if we have discernment, and if we know justice. That's the point of the story.